The Philippine archipelago is a world of breathtaking contrasts. It is a place where nature's power is on constant display. Here, mountains breathe fire. The sea holds secrets in its deep, quiet places. In the cities, life finds a way in the most unexpected corners. To journey through these islands is to witness stories of survival and wonder. It is to see how people have adapted to a land that is both a paradise and a challenge. This is a land of more than 7,000 islands. Each one tells a different story. Each wave that touches its shores seems to whisper a legend of its own. The air itself feels different here. In the highlands, a cool wind rushes down volcanic slopes. It carries the scent of damp earth and distant smoke. Down by the coast, the air is thick with salt and the sweet smell of tropical flowers. The sounds are just as varied. You can hear the low rumble of a sleeping giant, a volcano, dreaming of its next eruption. You can hear the gentle lapping of water against the stilts of a village built over the ocean. And in the sprawling cities, you can hear the constant echo of millions of lives, a symphony of human existence that never truly stops for a moment. This is a journey into the heart of that world. We will travel to the foot of an erupting volcano, where families live with a beautiful, dangerous neighbor. We will dive into the silent blue depths with a people who have become one with the sea. We will walk through a city of the dead, where the living have made their homes among the ghosts of the past. Each stop on this journey reveals something remarkable. It shows us the incredible ways that life can adapt. It shows us the strength of the human spirit when faced with the immense forces of our planet. The stories of this land are not just about hardship. They are stories of ingenuity, community, and a deep connection to the environment. They are about finding beauty in the shadow of danger. They are about understanding a rhythm of life that is dictated by the tides, the seasons, and the very ground beneath one's feet. We begin where the earth itself is being remade. We go to a place where a perfect mountain is showing its terrible and magnificent power. A place where the sky rains ash and the rivers glow with fire. In the province of Albay, a giant stands watch. Mayon volcano is known around the world for its shape. It is a near-perfect cone, rising thousands of feet into the sky. Its symmetry is a thing of beauty, a marvel of natural geometry that has captivated people for centuries. But this beauty hides a fierce power. Mayon is the most active volcano in the Philippines. Its elegant slopes are pathways for destruction. For over 100 days, the giant has been awake. A steady river of brilliant orange lava flows from its crater, a slow-motion disaster crawling down its side. The eruption is a constant, living event. It is not a single explosion, but a long, sustained release of pressure from deep within the earth. During the day, a huge column of ash and steam billows from the summit. It rises for miles, a dirty grey cloud that blots out the sun and turns the sky a strange, unsettling colour. The air grows heavy with the fine, gritty powder of volcanic ash. It coats everything in a layer of grey dust. It covers the leaves of the trees, the roofs of the houses, and the roads that lead away from the mountain's reach. When darkness falls, the volcano reveals its true, terrifying majesty. The lava flow, which is less visible in the daylight, becomes a glowing scar on the mountainside. It looks like a fiery serpent descending from the heavens. Rocks, superheated by the magma within, break free from the lava front. They tumble down the slopes, leaving trails of sparks like shooting stars in reverse. The sound is a constant, low growl. It is the sound of the earth groaning. This is punctuated by the sharp crack of exploding rocks and the deep rumble of volcanic earthquakes that make the ground tremble. This spectacle draws people from all over. They watch from a safe distance, mesmerized by the raw power on display. But the beauty is deceptive. Within the eruption are pyroclastic density currents. These are invisible, superheated clouds of gas and ash. They move faster than a speeding car, incinerating everything in their path. The perfect cone of the mountain funnels these currents, making them even more dangerous. For the people who live here, the beautiful mountain is both a source of pride and a constant mortal threat. They know its moods and they respect its power.
For the families living in the towns around Mayon, the eruption is not a spectacle. It is a profound disruption of life. A 6-kilometer danger zone has been drawn around the volcano. Everyone inside this circle has been forced to leave their homes. Thousands of people are now living in temporary shelters like schools and community halls. They wait for the mountain to go back to sleep. They wait for the day they can return to their farms and their houses. But no one knows when that day will come. The giant is unpredictable. Life in the evacuation centers is a challenge. Families are crowded together with little privacy. They sleep on thin mats on the hard floor of a classroom. The days are long and filled with uncertainty. The government and aid organizations provide food and water, but it is a life of waiting. Parents worry about their children. They worry about the crops they left behind, now buried under a thick blanket of ash. They worry about the animals they had to abandon. The sound of the wind outside is a constant reminder of the ash it carries, a fine dust that gets into everything. Even for those outside the immediate danger zone, the volcano's presence is overwhelming. In towns like Camalig, the ashfall has been so heavy that day has turned into night. The sky becomes so dark with volcanic dust that street lights have to be turned on in the middle of the afternoon. Visibility drops to just a few feet. People wear masks to protect their lungs from the sharp, microscopic particles. The simple act of breathing becomes a conscious effort. The ash creates a strange silence, muffling the normal sounds of daily life, replacing them with a soft, persistent crunch underfoot. Yet amid the fear and uncertainty, there is a quiet strength. Neighbors help each other. They share what little they have. Children find ways to play, their laughter echoing in the crowded halls. The people of Albay have lived with Mayon for generations. They have a name for their relationship with the volcano Daragang Magayon, the beautiful maiden. They see the mountain as a living being, a powerful entity that gives and takes away. This deep cultural connection does not remove the danger, but it shapes their response to it. It is a response not of panic, but of patience and resilience.
Far to the south, in the turquoise waters of the Sulu archipelago, live a people whose lives are woven into the ocean. They are the Bajao, one of the last true sea nomadic groups on Earth. For centuries, they have lived on the water, building their homes on stilts directly above the coral reefs. Their villages rise from the sea like wooden islands, connected by a maze of rickety bridges. The rhythm of their lives is not governed by the clock or the calendar, but by the ebb and flow of the tides. The sea is their home, their highway, and their provider. From the moment they are born, Bajao children learn the ways of the water. They learn to swim before they can walk. Their playground is the vast expanse of the ocean. They spend their days on small hand-carved boats called lepa. They paddle through the mangrove forests and navigate the complex network of islands and reefs. Their connection to the marine world is profound. They know the currents, the weather patterns, and the secret places where the fish gather. The hush of the deep water is a familiar comfort, a silence that speaks to them. The Bajao are masters of the sea. Their entire culture is built around it. They are fishermen, but they are also something more. They are free divers of extraordinary ability. They hunt for fish, pearls, and sea cucumbers on the ocean floor. They do this without the aid of scuba gear or modern equipment. They use only a pair of handmade wooden goggles and a spear. Their ability to hold their breath and withstand the pressure of the deep is the stuff of legend. It seems to go beyond the limits of what is humanly possible. Their world is one of stunning natural beauty. The water beneath their homes is a kaleidoscope of color. Brightly colored corals form intricate gardens on the seafloor. Schools of tropical fish, shimmering like jewels, dart through the clear water. Sea turtles glide gracefully past their stilts. But this world is also fragile. The Bajao have seen the changes in their lifetime. They have seen the coral reefs bleach and die. They have seen the fish become scarcer. Their traditional way of life, so intimately tied to the health of the ocean, is facing a threat unlike any it has seen before. The abilities of the Bajao divers are not just stories, they're actually the result of a remarkable biological adaptation. For generations of living on the sea, their bodies have changed in ways that, honestly, are just astonishing. Scientific studies have shown that the Bajao have spleens that are, on average, 50% larger than those of their land-dwelling neighbors. The spleen acts as a biological scuba tank, storing oxygenated red blood cells. So when a diver holds their breath, the spleen contracts, releasing this oxygen-rich blood into the circulatory system. This, in turn, allows them to stay underwater for truly astonishing lengths of time. Watching a Bajao diver is like watching a creature that is more aquatic than terrestrial. They descend into the blue abyss with a quiet grace, seeming to move without effort, their bodies streamlined and efficient. Local accounts, tell of divers staying underwater for nearly 13 minutes. They've even been documented diving to depths of over 70 meters. At these depths, the pressure is immense, enough really to crush the lungs of an ordinary person. But the Bajao have adapted. Their bodies are perfectly tuned to this extreme environment. This genetic gift is the result of natural selection at work. The genes that allow for this incredible adaptation have been passed down through generations. Genes that control the spleen size and the body's response to low oxygen levels are just more common among the Bajao. They are, in a very real sense, a different kind of human. They're a testament to our species' incredible ability to adapt to even the most challenging environments on the planet. Their existence, honestly, blurs the line between what we consider possible and what we think of as fantasy. But this unique adaptation also makes them vulnerable. As their marine environment changes, their specialized skills become less useful. Overfishing by large commercial vessels has depleted the fish stocks they rely on. The destruction of coral reefs means there are fewer places for them to hunt. Their world without breath is tied to the health of the ocean. If the ocean suffers, their unique culture and their very identity are put at risk. The children of the sea are facing a future where the water may no longer be able to provide for them. In the heart of the Philippines' sprawling capital, Manila, lies a place of profound contrast. It is the Manila North Cemetery, one of the oldest and largest cemeteries in the metropolis. More than 1 million souls are buried here. But it's not just a city for the dead, it's also a home for the living. An estimated 50,000 people live their lives among the tombstones and mausoleums. They've built a community here, a bustling neighborhood in the most unlikely of places. Their presence turns a place of eternal rest into a place of vibrant, everyday life. The cemetery is a labyrinth of narrow pathways winding between elaborate tombs. Some mausoleums are as large as small houses, built by wealthy families to honor their ancestors. Today, these structures serve a dual purpose. They're tombs, but they're also homes. Families live inside them, sometimes for generations. In exchange for shelter, they act as caretakers, keeping the tombs clean and watching over them. They've even rigged up electricity with a web of wires that stretches from tomb to tomb. Small shops, called stores, sell snacks and household goods. The sounds of the cemetery are a strange mix. You can hear the quiet reverence of a family visiting a loved one's grave, but you can also hear the sounds of a living community. Children laugh as they play basketball in a clearing between the tombs. The sound of a radio drifts from the open door of a mausoleum. Roosters crow at dawn, perched on top of gravestones. The echoes of the city, the constant hum of traffic and construction, filter in from beyond the cemetery walls. It's a place where the finality of death and the persistence of life exist side by side. On All Saints' Day, the cemetery transforms. Over 1 million people flood through its gates. They come to pay their respects to the dead, a tradition deeply ingrained in Filipino culture. They clean the graves, light candles, and leave offerings of flowers and food. For this one day, the cemetery's residents, the living, share their unusual home with the outside world. It's a vivid reminder that in this city, the line between the living and the dead is not a wall. It's a porous boundary, crossed every day by those who have found a way to survive. The resourcefulness of people in Manila extends beyond the cemetery walls. In a city of nearly 23 million, space is the ultimate luxury. An estimated 40% of the population lives in informal settlements, finding shelter wherever they can. They build homes along railway tracks, under bridges, and on the banks of polluted rivers. In the district of Tondo, thousands of people live in a neighborhood called Happy Land, built next to a massive landfill. Their survival depends on sifting through the city's waste, looking for anything that can be salvaged, recycled, or sold. In some parts of the city, families have made their homes in an even more extraordinary location. They live inside the massive flood control tunnels that run beneath the streets. These huge concrete pipes are designed to channel away water during the typhoon season. In the dry months, they become homes for over 100 families. The ceilings are so low in some places that adults cannot stand up straight. They live in a world of perpetual twilight, with the constant dampness and the echo of every sound. When the rains come, they must gather their few belongings and flee to higher ground. In these communities, survival often depends on a dish known as, it's a word that means to shake off the dirt. Workers collect leftover chicken from the bins of fast food restaurants. They clean the pieces, recook them, often by frying them again, and sell them for a small price. It's a meal born of extreme necessity, a stark illustration of the challenges faced by the urban poor. Yet it's also a testament to their ingenuity. They have found a way to create sustenance from what others have thrown away. This is not a life that anyone would choose. It's a life shaped by a lack of choice. Yet, within these communities, there is a powerful sense of solidarity. Neighbors look out for one another. They share food and childcare. They create their own systems of support where formal structures have failed them. They are living between worlds in the forgotten spaces of a modern metropolis. Their existence is a quiet, powerful statement about the human will to endure, to create a home, and to find dignity in the most difficult of circumstances. Resilience is a word often used to describe the Filipino people. We see it in the families waiting patiently for Mayon to quiet down. We see it in the Bajao, who have made the deep ocean their home. We see it in the residents of the Manila North Cemetery, who have built a community among the tombs. But resilience is not the same as happiness. It's not about ignoring hardship. It's about facing it directly, with courage, ingenuity, and a spirit that refuses to be broken. It's the ability to bend without breaking, to adapt, and to find a way forward. This quality is woven into the fabric of the nation. It's a country that is constantly tested by nature. It sits on the ring of fire, making it vulnerable to earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. It lies in the path of typhoons, enduring some of the most powerful storms on the planet. These constant challenges have forged a people who are masters of recovery. They rebuild their homes and their lives with a speed and a spirit that is, honestly, astonishing. They find reasons to celebrate even in the midst of difficulty, with a long Christmas season and vibrant local fiestas. The wonders of this archipelago are not just in its stunning landscapes and unique wildlife. The true wonder lies in its people. It's in the elder in the mountains who carves his own coffin, a calm acceptance of the cycle of life. It's in the beauty queens who bring home international crowns, a source of immense national pride. It's in the everyday acts of kindness and cooperation that define community life. It is a culture that finds strength in family, faith, and a shared sense of identity. To travel through the Philippines is to be constantly reminded of the power of the human spirit. It is to see that life can flourish in the most extreme conditions. It is to learn that survival is not just about enduring, but about creating, sharing, and holding on to hope. From the fiery peak of Mayon to the silent depths of the Sulu Sea, and into the crowded heart of Manila, one finds a consistent, powerful rhythm. It is the sound of a people's unbreakable will to live. It is the heartbeat of resilience,